Recently said, and it's actually related to what you've just said, that it is time for Kenyans to give former Prime Minister, ODM leader Raila Odinga a chance at the presidency. In fact, you likened him to Nelson Mandela. Why would you say that as the vice chair of the Jubilee Party about the leader of a party that opposed Jubilee at least 2 times in previous elections?
That is my democratic right. I am not expressing the views or the opinions or the position of the party. I am saying I, as David Murathe, I find that it is time that we, as Kenyans, have a Mandela moment. I don't think you understand what is a Mandela moment, Wahigawa. This is a guy who was fighting apartheid and the white people for the longest period. And when he came out of prison after 26 years, the whole of South Africa agreed that this is the man who was going to nurture a transitional arrangement to bridge the white and the black people of South Africa. And after one term, he went home. Raila has been it longer than Mandela. If you recall, from 1979 to 2019, that is over 40 years, struggling, fighting for democracy, getting jailed, standing for what is good for this country. And we are now looking at a transitional arrangement where we're going to nurture new generational young people to take over this country. We need that space, and that is why I'm calling for Kenyans to consider the Right Honorable former Prime Minister as the transitional leader come 2022, and that is my personal opinion. And Wahiga, let me also clarify something. Every time I speak, people purport that I am purporting to speak on behalf of the president. I don't. I have a mind of my own. Does that say that whenever Kipchumba Murkomen speaks, or Sudi, they are speaking on behalf of William Ruto?
And yet almost everything that you say over the last 2 years has come true, or the party has followed that particular path. So you wouldn't blame people tonight for saying that whenever David Murathe speaks, he is expressing the sentiments of the president. I think many tonight would challenge you on that.
No, nothing can be further from the truth. In fact, sometimes we have very fierce quarrels with His Excellency the President, precisely because of that stereotyping by the media. I have a position which I normally take. And by the way, we have studied this president. When we say that the president is going to have a legacy of leaving a united country, when we say that the president is going to fight corruption and that he will jail anybody, including his brother, including David Murathe, it is because we know him and we know what he stands for and we know what he means. If you have been with somebody for the longest time, you know his mind. But I don't purport to speak for the president. I speak my mind and I speak my piece. If that is in sync with what the government is doing, so be it.
Because you say you support the ODM leader Raila Odinga, who does the president support? Who is he inclined to?
I cannot purport to speak for the president. The president said in Nyeri, the person he is going to support in 2022 will shock many people. I don't know who he will support. He has not said who he will support. And by the way, do you know the Right Honorable former Prime Minister has never said that he's going to be on the ballot in 2022. We are the people who are saying maybe this is the right time for him to nurture the future leadership of this country. We are the people who are edging him on. The president has never, and I don't expect that the president will ever say that he's supporting so and so. And that is why it is actually contradictory for people to go around saying that he promised to support the deputy president. The president is democratic and he will let the people decide.
Indulge me a little bit on this, Vice Chair. So let's look at practical terms of your proposal. You say you're supporting former Prime Minister Honorable Raila Odinga. Practically, how will this play out? He's the leader of ODM. You're the Vice Chair of Jubilee. How will your support translate to an actual bid for his presidency when you both are on opposing parties that bitterly fought at the ballot in previous elections?
There may be new formations going forward. Suppose look, right now we are doing something called cooperation with the Wiper Democratic Party. We are in cooperation inside and outside Parliament. We are cooperating with ODM, and it is not a written cooperation arrangement. We are in coalition agreement with KANU. In fact, it is called the Jubilee Coalition. A day in politics, Wahiga, is a very long time. And I can tell you, as sure as the day follows night, 2022, there will be new political formations. And I'm just hoping we'll be on the same side with the Right Honorable former Prime Minister as Jubilee Party. I know the Tuko Sote Pamoja wing of the Jubilee Party may have other ideas, and that's why we are saying the sooner they ship out, the better.